Producers of Netflix, allow me to thank you all for taking the time to allow me this presentation. It's an honor to be able to speak to you all, and as my literary agent may have touched on, I believe that what I have to present will be of interest to you all. My name is Michael Petritis. I graduated from Full Sail University with a degree in creative writing for entertainment, and I'm here today to present a project with a new twist on the horror genre, particularly in the subgenre of slasher. I'm sure you get constant pitches for the same base idea, the revolutionization of a genre. However, I promise you, my idea is different from the rest because I have the drive to see every trouble through. I plan to see the project through like you've never seen a writer do before, from casting until post-production. What's before you today is the accumulation of my love for this genre. First, let me explain why I believe I'm qualified enough to be so confident in my work. During my time at Full Sail, I took a course dedicated to horror, mystery, and suspense, and it taught me different ways to blend the three genres into one. I storyboarded projects, wrote scene scripts, and am even in the process of publishing my first novel within the genre, a project that I started before Full Sail, but that my time there gave me the confidence to finish. In the movie Scream, one of the characters detailed a list of rules to surviving a horror movie. Then, decades later, in a modernized television adaptation of the same premise, more details were given about how to form the genre into a television show. I intend not only to bend a few of these rules, but to break one in particular, the sole survivor. This concept has been a staple in horror for decades, but it's my personal belief that it's far too restrictive. It revolves the story around one character, and while that may work elsewhere, I plan to toy with the idea of taking it out of my projects by mixing it with the mystery aspect that Scream, as well as your own show Slasher, integrated seamlessly into the works. Imagine a story of unpredictable horror, where there's not just one main character, but a group within the cast of characters. At first, it would seem as though they're the ones who are safe, living their lives as the story progresses. Right at the point where the audience would grow comfortable with these characters as the faces they'll see throughout the series, however, one of them becomes victim to the story's slasher, leaving the group fractured and the audience in shock. My idea today is for a series as opposed to a movie. In a movie, you get right into the action as they have a limit of 2 hours to get everything done. And I don't think that'll go well with my idea to move from one primary character to a larger group. In a movie, only a couple major characters only have anything more than a slightly developed backstory and an archetypal personality. This ends up falling flat, as oftentimes when a character comes face to face with the movie's killer and they're taken out, the audience doesn't feel for them, as they hardly knew them as a character. A series will provide the time needed for the audience to fall in love with these characters, to give each of them their own storyline with depths, goals, and the ability to build into a fully fleshed, relatable person. To give them a purpose beyond the basics that horror movies have. Each character will have times in the spotlight, where they feel just as important as every other character. This, mixed with the mystery of who the killer could be, could make for a very suspenseful story. Today I've brought with me a couple of scene scripts showcasing my ability as a screenwriter and hopefully showing you that I have what it takes to write a series that could revolutionize the genre. I've also brought an outline for the project, detailing characters, story progression, and possible ways it could continue if you're satisfied with the end result. My goal will always be to create something that the fans of the genre will love, and with your help, I believe we can do just that. Again, thank you for the opportunity to speak in front of you all. I hope you have a wonderful day.